let's do some protective workings, okay? We just moved into our new apartment. If you can hear that scraping, that is our very old Portuguese neighbor who lives downstairs, who is scraping ice. We have no idea why he won't just sprinkle salt on the ground. But anyway, we just moved into this home, which is very, very old. I think it was built in the 1800s, and it's definitely haunted. And it definitely has been causing a streak of bad luck. If you watched my video on my botanica haul, you would have heard all about the things that are happening in this house. So we are gonna do some uncrossing, some unhexing, some banishment of negative energy and protective magical workings today. So we are first going to be starting with a bucket of water, which I'm going to add some homemade Florida water that I made to. And then I'm also going to be adding some black salt. And for good measure, I'm going to add some store-bought Florida water, just because I like the color and the smell of it. And I'm gonna grab all of my candles that I'm gonna be using for this protective working. So anytime you buy candles from a botanica or any place, any witchy store, you wanna make sure that you are cleansing it. You can either do that with incense, or you can do it with Florida water, homemade, store-bought, sage, Palo Santo. I'm lighting some frankincense and myrrh incense because I like to use this. My ancestors and my spirits like me using this when I'm doing workings. So I'm going to be showing you how to set up the spell and how to do the spell, but I'm not going to actually do the spell until much later in the day, when I'm going to be doing it in the middle of the night for my family, because I'm actually preparing this to actually use in my life. So I have a Saint Michael, Archangel Michael candle. I'm just gonna dip it in here, and then I also have an Uncrossing and Hex Breaker candle. So red is Saint Michael's color. He's also known as Bélier Berkang in 21 Division. Red, green, other colors. And then purple in candle workings is a power color, and it is a command color. So that is why I'm using this purple uncrossing candle, and why I'm using this red St. Michael protective candle. And then because I'm doing this protective working on my family, I have 2 black candles that are a little bit taller. I didn't intentionally buy it that way, it just happened to be that way. And then 1 smaller one, and these are chime candles that are going to represent myself, my husband, and my daughter. So once those are all clean, I'm gonna put the water to the side. I'm then gonna take a paper towel and I'm going to dry all of these down. I am gonna walk you through the ingredients that I'm gonna be using and why I'm using them initially, and then I will just add everything in. So black salt I'm gonna be using to this is the glass ceramic bowl that I'm going to be using to actually put the candles in to safely burn them. And so I will be sprinkling the black salt around it in a counterclockwise position for protection and hex removal. But as far as ingredients go, you need a pestle and a mortar. Mine has a pentacle on it, and also still the price tags on it apparently. So I'm going to be using that. And you can always, especially if you use this for other workings, you can cleanse it with some incense, as you see me doing here. But what you're gonna need is you're gonna need a black, purple, or red candle. And it could be one of these 7-day candles. It could be these chime candles. It could also be a tea light if that's what you have. I'm gonna be using rue. Where's my rue? Rue, which is for hex breaking, negative energy removal. I'm gonna be using motherwort for protective mother energy. Hyssop, which is also for hex breaking and negative energy removal. Camphor to purify and protect. Rosemary for protection. Basil for negative energy removal and protection. Angelica root, which this is for removal of hexes and curses. Cloves for protection and dominating enemies, negative energies. High John, which removes obstacles. Valerian to force the outcome that we want, to force the protection, right, as a fortress. Black pepper for negative energy removal, banishment, and protection. And chili powder because I don't have any chili peppers. So this is also a big ingredient in Fiery Wall of Protection oils and spells. Frankincense for spiritual protection. Myrrh for spiritual cleansing. Rose to protect the love of our family, okay? And I want you to think of rose as protective because roses have freaking thorns. Sage, my friend gifted me this loose sage. Her friend who is indigenous grows this, and she gifted this to me. So I'm gonna be using a tiny bit of this white sage. Dragon's blood oil to anoint the candle, and a hex breaking oil to anoint the candle. And then I also have an uncrossing oil that I'm gonna grab in a second. And then I also have black obsidian, which is gonna go inside of the plate with the candle to amplify energy as well. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna create the herb mixture in my pestle and mortar so that I can dress the top of the candle, and then I can also dress my chime candles as well. So I'm gonna just start with the black pepper, and as I am putting this in, I am setting the intention that this black pepper is to protect my family, to protect our home, to protect our love, to protect our health, to protect our spirit, to protect us mentally, physically, emotionally. I'm also gonna put in a couple of the cloves. Again, I'm going to set my intent with this. This is for dominating our enemies, dominating any negative energies, for protection. Some valerian, which this smell is pungent. I don't think any negative spirits are gonna want to come near us with this in the home. This is also for protection, to force outcomes. Okay, we have the High John to remove any bad luck, to remove any obstacles from our way. Frankincense for spiritual protection. Myrrh for spiritual cleansing, removing of any hexes, any negative energy, any spirits who are lingering, who have not been able to go to the light. Okay, we only want good energy here. We have our hyssop for negative energy, hexing, protection. We have our mother in the room, the mama bear, motherwort for protection. We have our rue for hex breaking, negative energy removal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Angelica root for breaking hexes and curses. Rosemary for protection. Rosemary is used in a lot of exorcisms around the world. So it also removes negative energies. We have our basil for cleansing and protection. Our rose to protect our love, to protect our heart, to protect our emotions from negative energy, from negative intent, from misunderstandings, okay? We have our sage to ward away any evil, any negative energies, any energies that are not ours. And our chili pepper to keep away any negative spirits and entities, to protect. And then I'm just gonna take the camphor for protection and cleansing. And again, I just do like a little bit. Don't need like a whole cube of this. And I'm just going to smush this like in my I can't remember the word now. My pistón, as we say in Spanish. And as I'm doing this, I'm just thinking about any negative energy being removed. I'm thinking about my family being protected in all ways, in all forms, in all lifetimes, in all places and spaces. That we're protected mentally, that we're protected physically, that we're protected spiritually. You want to set your intent. You want to put your energy into your workings, okay? Protect us from anyone who wants to do us harm, anybody physically or spiritually that wants to do us harm. Protect us from any negative energy. Keep us safe, keep us protected, protect our money, protect our finances, protect our home, protect our love, protect our marriage, protect everything. Everything that is ours, everything that belongs to us. And I'm just doing this until it's like a really fine powder. And again, I'm gonna be using this to sprinkle on top of my candles. So it is now a like fine powder. It also smells really, really good. What we're gonna do now is I am going to take some Florida water and I'm just gonna cleanse my ceramic bowl here. And again, because this is about removal, I'm doing it in a counterclockwise way. While I was off camera continuing to press this, I did some more prayers and things that I would like to keep private. But what we're gonna do now is we're actually going to dress our candles. You can take like a wine cork thing. I'm just gonna cleanse it. One of these little like metal bar things that you get when you buy IKEA furniture, or like a skewer kind of a situation to poke holes in the top. So I'm gonna attempt it with this wine cutter, and you just wanna go in as far as you can. And I'm just putting like 3 to 5 holes in this. You can absolutely do like numerology and do it that way. I think I'm just gonna do 3. And again, this doesn't have to be crazy. So I'm just gonna do that to both of my candles. And then for the chime candles, I'm going to write our names and date of births on these from the wick down. And then I'm also gonna carve some protection sigils into it. And once I have that written in here, and all I do it with is just like a pen, I'll write it in with a pen. I will then come back and show you how I dress the candles. Okay, so now that the candles have the holes in them, this one was so easy to do. And then I carved in our names into these. I'm going to take my oils. So I have dragon's blood for protection. And I have these little dropper things, and I'm just gonna drop it into the holes of the candle. I have my hex breaker. I'm gonna use this to remove any curses, any hexes, any evil eye that has come our way. I'm just dropping it right into the holes. And then our uncrossing oil. So to remove any negativity, any bad luck, anything that's just crossed in our life that is not aligning the way it should be aligning, we're removing all of that. And then because there's so much in here, I'll put like maybe just like a few drops up at the top. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna now take the actual candle dressing herbs that we created and intended earlier, and I'm gonna sprinkle that over the candle. I'm gonna try to get as much as I can in the hole, the best of my ability, and then also sprinkle some on top. Okay, and it's called candle work because it's work, okay? And then try to keep it away from the wick if you can, because it will catch fire sometimes. So my 7-day candles are dressed. Okay. And now I'm going to dress my chime candles. So for these, I'm gonna do the same thing. And for this one, I'm actually just gonna use the dragon's blood for protection, actually. So I'm just gonna put some on there, and then I'm gonna rub it in my hands, and then I'm going to sprinkle the herbs. And I'm just thinking about protection as I'm putting this all on, protection in all the ways that I want the protection, saying our names in my head. I'm just putting it all over the candle until they are dressed like this. And now what I'm gonna do, anything that fell in here, I'm gonna push it to the side. Okay, pushing it to the side. I'm gonna take my black salt, and I'm also gonna put that around the outside. And I'm going to stick these candles on. And how I'm gonna do that is I'm just gonna light the bottom to drip some wax. And then I will stick it on there so it stands up. Ooh. almost burned myself there. And I'm doing this in an upside down triangle. And then I'm gonna stick my uncrossing candle in the middle. And any herbs that fell, just gonna sprinkle on top. This is why I always have paper towels, okay? And now I'm going to pray over this, okay? I'm gonna pray over it now. I'm gonna pray over it using some Psalms. I'm gonna pray over it with some other prayers that I have, some Catholic prayers. I'm going to pray the prayer on the back of this candle for my St. Michael candle. I'm gonna pray my St. Michael's prayer. And then I'm gonna light these and let them burn for protection. So the 7-day candles will burn for 7 days. Same thing with the San Miguel Archangel candle. And then, oops, I almost forgot. I'm gonna take my tourmaline and I'm gonna put it in here as well. Just any place where it makes sense to put it. I might actually like just have it chill like on the side or right in front of it when I'm burning this. I'm gonna do this at my altar. But that is how you create a protective candle. So I usually will sit over my candles while they burn and I continue to add energy. I continue to add prayer. I continue to speak over it, what it is that I desire. I'll come back every single day and pray over it, continue to add energy on it, continue to ask for the protection that we want, to the removal that I want, because your voice is air, it's spirit. It adds energy to this. If you are interested in glamour magic, if you are interested in working with me and doing these spell workings for yourself, I have ways that you can work with me down below that are super affordable. If you're wanting to do your own spell workings, if you're interested in following my journey as a bruja and my journey in 21 divisions, my journey with hoodoo, then keep watching and subscribe.